Finance, finance, finance. Everyone talks a lot about finance, but how much do you understand? How much you should know about finance? Finance के बहुत सारे videos आपने YouTube पे देखे होंगे and there are so many people talk about this share market, personal finance, mutual fund, a lot of things. But how much you should know and how much where you should start understanding your personal finance journey? Personally, I believe that personal finance is something that everyone should know. Everyone should know that where to put your money, where to invest your money, how much is to save, how much is to plan for retirement, how much the health insurance, the medical insurance is important. Everything about the personal finance that you should know by the age of 20 or 22, I would say. I started learning all of those about the finance just through books. So here are the money books or the personal finance books that you should read before anyone else. Let's first start with the basic understanding of personal finance, where you will understand what is the personal finance, how to invest your money, where to put your money, how much is the importance about the mutual fund, real estate, medical insurance, health insurance, all of those topic that is related to the finance. Finance is never about, when you talk about the personal finance, it's never about the share market. It's a combination of a lot of factors, and you should know all of those factors before you put your money anything else. So first book that I would love to recommend, or which is one of my favorite when it comes to personal finance, I mean basic of personal finance, is Let's Talk Money by Monica Holland. So this book is a definitely gem if you are a college student or if you are just starting to understand finance, because this book talk on a very basic level that will help you to understand what is the personal finance, how you should invest your money, how much money you should invest into the equity fund, debt fund, like everything about finance is covered in this book, which you need help with the basic understanding. It's not really high level understanding, but a basic, where to how much you should invest into the mutual funds, where you should invest into the share market or not. If you have the capability, then what you should do, whether it is right to invest into the gold or you should hold the gold, I mean physical gold or digital gold, or whether you should put your money into the real estate. So all of those questions we have, and obviously when we are into the college or when we just start our journey into the personal finance, then most of the topic get confused whether to put your money. We usually go with the tips, I mean my friend is investing into this, then I should invest into that. These all type of thing we do, but that's not how the personal finance works. You have to understand your need, you have to understand your category. There is one beautiful thing about this book which talk about having three accounts: one is income account, one is expense account, and one is investing account. So all of those things I learned from this book only. So if you are just starting and if you are very at the very basic level, then make sure you check out Let's Talk Money by Monica Holland. Second book that I want to talk about is probably the hyped book into the last year on the Twitter, on the YouTube, everywhere. Even I made one video on that book last year, which is none other than Psychology of Money. This book again, which talk about the money, which talk about general psychology of the money, how money is important, how you should put your money, whether saving account is important or not, whether I mean saving money is important or not, or whether you should put all your money into the equity fund. So this book talk a lot about psychology behind the money, कि basically money work कैसे होता है, whether it's a status game, whether you want to invest, whether you want to talk about that. So again, the basic psychology of money, like as the name suggests, this book is mostly talk about बिहाइंड द सीन, कि उसके पीछे क्या क्या चीज़ें होती है, एंड उसको बेसिस पे एग्जांपल्स भी दिए गए इस बुक में, लाइक वॉरेन बफेट एग्जांपल, देन पर्सन ए पर्सन बी एग्जांपल, लाइक ही इन्वेस्ट देयर, देन व्हाट विल हैपन 5 to 10 years, why saving is important. So all of those things are covered into the book Psychology of Money. I have already made one detailed video that what I learned basically in this from the Psychology of the Money. You can check out that video, link is the description, and you can see here or here. So that's all about the Psychology of Money. Definitely a good read, definitely a best to understand the behind the scenes or the psychology of money. So make sure you read this book to understand the basic of money, I will say. When you are done with the basic, it's time for the investment, it's time for to understand the equity market, it's time for understand mutual fund, share market, US fund, then a lot of cryptocurrency, a lot of those things. So when come to that point, I'm going to specifically focus on the stock market, which is mostly equity fund and the debt fund. Then you should definitely pick up coffee can investing. which basically the basic of understanding of the stock market, which where you how to pick up the stock, how to understand the basic of stock, and how to put your money for the longer amount of time, like basically 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. If you are planning that much long, and if you are playing a long term game, then make sure you check out Coffee Can Investing, a very simple guide to understand the equity market, share market. This book I will recommend if you are done with the basics. Obviously, if you have read the first two books, then you can definitely check out Coffee Can Investing, which is kind of how to create your portfolio to invest money, how to create, how to put your money into the equity market or the share market, or how to pick up the stocks. So basically that all of things are covered in this book. So make sure you check out if you are interested into the stock market. I have put the link, a link which is my favorite, which is Zerodha. I use Zerodha for the investing. So if you are interested to open the Demat account with the Zerodha, then make sure you check out the link. You will get some extra points for that, and then you can invest your money. The last book that you should read, it's not about the money, but important to understand the money and the life वाला perspective. Because क्या होता है कि when you are most into the money, or if you are making a lot of money, then we go behind money यार मुझे और पैसे चाहिए, but we never understand where to stop, where is the enough वाला point कहाँ पे होता है. And to understand that enough वाला point, you have to check out Your Money or Your Life, this book is really important. The reason I have put this book in this category, because I believe that most of the people want a lot of money, but they don't know the end point कि यार इसको end कहाँ पे करना है, how much is enough for you. मुझे भी पता नहीं था, बट आफ्टर ये बुक रीड करने के बाद पता चला कि ओके, इफ आई रीच दिस पॉइंट देन दिस इज इनफ, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क मोर देन दैट, बिकॉज आई हैव टू एंजॉय माई लाइफ, आई हैव माई फैमिली, आई हैव टू रीड बुक्स, आई हैव टू टॉक विथ यू गाइज. So all of those things are available, all of those things are important for your life. So basically अगर वो सारी चीज़ें चाहिए, then you should understand your money or your life. So basically इसमें comparison दिया गया है कि यार money कितना important है and life कितनी important है. If you are going behind the money, then your life will get reduced. If you are going behind the life, then the money will get reduced. So obviously you have to find the balance between these two things, and then you will have a good life. So that's the reason I have put this book into this category, because I don't just want you to go behind the money, but to equally understand the importance of life, family, friends, a lot of those things. So these are the 4 books that I would say that you should read before anyone else, and then you will understand the much better. I mean, you will be 90% better than the rest of the crowd when you understand the concept wala money concept or the personal finance concept. If you want more information, then join the Telegram group where we started the community, where we talk about the books, where we talk about finance, a lot of things. So make sure you join the Telegram group. Also make sure you check out the newsletter, where I shared a lot of free stuff from the internet that will help you to improve your life. If you are looking for a more personal finance book, then check out this video where I shared all of the personal finance book. And if you are looking for the review of the psychology of the money or the audiobooks, check out this video where I shared audiobooks that are the best audiobook you should read. So that's all for today's video. See you in the next one.